Hello everybody, welcome to Retirement Home Rumble. Today we've got a pretty good bracket, got a couple people, and joining me on commentary should soon be Festival, so that'll be great, but for the first couple matches it might just be me. We got some good players today. We got Memo coming back, our returning champ from last time. And then we have Lane returning, who did very well and got 3rd last time, and XCow, who got 5th last time. So we got some returning players. We've also got some people who I haven't really seen entering events from the Calgary scene entering today, so that should be fun. And then we got some people from BC and some faces I don't recognize. So we got lots of people, and I got a couple of people in my lobby right now. So I'm just gonna once Jimmy joins the stream lobby here, we're gonna get her started here. So in the meantime, I'll let you know that to test out my stream, make sure it was all working good. I beat Coma. Get owned. Sorry Coma. Sheesh! I have posted the lobby code. It's in the match calling channel if you didn't see. I'll send it to you again though. Okay. So yeah. Also, yeah. In general, we have yesterday we tried to run Melty Blood and plus R, but we didn't get any entrants for Melty this time, unlike last time, which was unfortunate. And plus R was a lot smaller, so instead we just ran a first to 10 set. But do remember that I'm gonna try and keep doing this. So if you have any interest in those games, make sure to check it out. Check the Discord. I'll try and run them. I'm gonna turn the music up now. It looks pretty balanced on my end, but if it's too loud or too quiet, make sure you just tell me. So we got Jimmy in here. So it looks like we're gonna have the classic Eno versus Axel, the matchup of pain. Alrighty. So once these players get on the cabinet, yeah, we're type Luminum mains now. It's true, XCOM. Once they hop on here, I'll hop on to spectate. So yeah, once they get a connection going, should be good to go. Go for it, man. Alrighty, and our bracket's looking pretty good today. We got a good size. This is really great for an online monthly type thing. So first off, we've got Jimmy versus Coma. I'll make sure to get like a scoreboard on the right side here.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
they blame the beasts. Alrighty, so this is a classically bad matchup. It's also like the story mode matchup in this game. So yeah, we've got Alberta versus BC going on here. Some things to note about this matchup is that it's definitely not as bad as it used to be, but it's certainly still not going to be a great time for Eno, but Eno can definitely make Axel deal with her up close. Axel's not got very good Abare options. I like them letting the intros run. Okay. Let's see how they'll start out the round. This matchup's only bad in Xrd. Okay. Ooh, already. Coma off to a great start. Getting the burst off the table. Getting some good command throws in. Showing off the mix-up game. Oh, and that's going to be the thing that you'll see Eno players love in this game for some reason is H-dive. I think it's because of the dash cancel on it. But if Coma shows that he knows how to deal with it, it could become a little scary. Really weird full screen super, but okay, we take it. Ooh. good start to victory right under that 5P. Oh, Koma poking with a 2D, trying to interrupt a stroke, but it doesn't come. Good jump back JS though, avoiding the stroke, punishing. Koma showing off that he knows what he's doing with his Axel. Jimmy trying to get in. Oh, a little bit unsafe, a little YOLO to get in there with the H-dive like that. Oh, and that's a punish on the stroke. Bad timing. Good jump on the command throw. Not gonna quite make it in with that H-stroke and S-stroke. Maybe if it was H-stroke and H-stroke. Ooh, good interruption. The Abare from Koma. Confident. Okay, 6H. Oh, once again, Koma checking those redashes. We'll have to see how Jimmy adapts. Great reversal super. Here comes the note. But Koma, confident to just jump out. No RC to take it. Oh, and the punish. Well done by Koma. Alrighty, so that's one on the board for Koma here. So what oh yeah! Whoa, a 1 viewer host from Alex, thank you. So what adaptations do we think Jimmy can make here? He used a lot of unsafe H dives and got checked a lot on his redashes, so I think he needs to bait things out, you know? Bait out that 5K and punish it with some sort of frame trap, either by either avoid it, right, and then punish the whiff, or do something tighter, right? Not the redash. Maybe button into dive. I'm not entirely sure how this version of Eno works, or if she could even punish that. Maybe you just have to accept that he has the knowledge check. Let's see what Jimmy gets up to though in this second game. Ooh, unfortunate. That follow-up, bullying Jimmy. Just gotta block it, Ninja Plus. Nice. Ooh, Rensen really proven to be problematic. The up Rensen follow-up, catching him. Plus on Rainwater, don't want to challenge that. And the up follow-up, catching him again. Up perfect. Koma showing that he knows this match. Okay. Some pressure for Jimmy. Oh, and there we go. Jimmy's got his knockdown. Here comes the mix. What is it? And a good burst by Koma. Koma, the first time that he's in control, instantly bursting out. Ooh, but Jimmy letting the stroke rock there. Not gonna let himself get no pokey there. And while Axel's out, she's still on top of him. Is Jimmy gonna spend meter? Yeah. Oh, that was probably the attempt. There we go. Oh, once again, OTGing with the stroke. I say just let it rock, but you know, he gets it. He gets in the corner. Gotta love Zato's team. Okay, blocking. Needs to use that super jump forward, right? Super jump forward to block. Good way to deal with that. But just normal jumping and dashing. Unfortunately, you're not covering enough ground to get past Rensen that way. Ooh, and I think that's gonna bait the super. I'm pretty sure Eno can block here. Oh, or not. Okay, well that's it for Koma. Kind of a quick match, but I think Jimmy was showing signs of adapting. Well played by both players. So we're gonna move it on over to the bracket here. We'll just report that, and so we'll get another match up here on stream. Let's get Lane versus Hell. Oh. See if we can get them on stream. So I'm just gonna get them in the in here. So if we look at our bracket today, we get we got a good amount of matches here. So I'm gonna try and stream everything in the top 8 here. So looks like oh hey Festival, what's up?
Not much, not much.
Welcome. So Festival has graciously offered to help me commentate today, which I appreciate a lot. So We just watched an Axel versus Eno matchup, and it went about how you expect.
The Porino.
Poor Eno.
Porino. Where would...
So next up we got Lane against Help, and I don't fully remember who Lane plays from last week. I think it was May, right? I'm not crazy to think that, right? I don't know.
Sounds like a May, yeah. I
think
believe
you
I fought
played
them
them.
in the last one.
Yeah, I think in losers finals you guys played, and it was a May mirror.
Oh yeah, I remember going back and forth on the Dolphin like 4 times.
Yeah, it was a close match, somewhat, in some ways. They're like certainly a very good player. So interested to see this next match. Help won their first round match over Overlord Dragarin, so they've already got some experience in the tournament so far. So I'm just waiting for them to hop in my lobby, and then we'll get. So I'm just gonna have to reset the lobby, it looks like. The pains of Strive lobbies everyone.
Sometimes you try to reinvent the wheel by turning it into a square,
True.
and it goes exactly as you expect.
I think it's hilarious because Xrd has like maybe the best lobbies of any fighting game ever.
Xrd's got some pretty good ones. Reminds me of Grand Blue Versus, where the public lobbies, like the servers, you could have 64 people in them, but there were only enough setups for 48 to play on.
That's funny.
It wasn't the day it wasn't the first day of COVID when I jumped into NA West.
Here we go. Okay, I got the lobby up. Yeah, the
Where would you like me to watch from?
I'll just pop a screen share here. Sorry.
No.
There we go. Good to go. Sweet.
It should be just a moment.
Okay, yeah, and I was right. Lane was that that May player. There we go. So Help versus Lane. Lane's new to the to this tournament series. They weren't in last month. So not really sure who they play until they get on the setup here.
I'm just gonna restart the Discord. It's not loading the video for me, and I think that's a problem on my end.
Okay, I'll repop it anyways, just in case. Anyways, while he reloads, I'll just get us started here. I gotta reset the scoreboard real quick. Okay. Wow, Lane already up to a good start here. Oh, and that confident run, but Help is challenging. Garuda impact. There we go. The mix-up decides to go low. Instant counter hit on the Garuda. Okay. Blue RC, but drifts the wrong way to be able to really do anything. Ooh, good flick. Help definitely knows what they're doing. Okay, slide head, does nothing. JD hit. Waiting out something. Ooh, it's a good trade in favor of Help. Help taking the first round. Well played. I like what I'm seeing here from Help. Help plays pretty patient when he needs to. Lane, of course, is not deterred. Gonna make space for himself. This is a close match. We might be seeing a lot of these players later on in the tournament from the looks of things. Okay. Good versus Super, catching that 6H, but the bottom half of it not, the second half of it not connecting on the way down. Ooh, good 6H, there we go, fully to the corner, first, avoids Garuda impact, and ooh, counter hit, unfortunately, even with the BRC, not enough time to anti-air there. But the Kara Pop Buster gonna take it. Good play by Help. Help going up 1 game. Well done to them. let's see how Lane does in game 2. So might take a second here to just think in the lobby, recollect themselves. Okay, and they're getting back into it here. So once again, same sides, don't have to adjust the names. Awesome. So I think that Lane wasn't doing that much wrong. It's just they weren't really finding the hits and winning neutral.
All right, I made it in.
Hey, so we're watching some May versus Pot. Help had a strong showing in the first round. They definitely know.
May versus Pot's a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, Help plays very patient, and it helped them win.
Yeah, a good strategy for Potemkin in this matchup is just waiting for May to overextend. Just waiting for the wrong Dolphin or like the overly ambitious jump H. Like that can just like destroy you.
Well, Help certainly knows their stuff. Just doing just as you described. Guarding
yeah,
attack,
stuff
but
like
good
that,
burst,
exactly.
Gold burst on it, but nope, gets punished for throwing a Dolphin out. Ooh, no
yeah, he was able to catch Arisagawa there.
Help!
It's the mixed?
Lane not getting any firms there. Okay.
It's very rare for me to get like big damage in this matchup because most of like her damage comes from specifically baiting you into like the big normals like 2H, up Dolphin, etc. But Potemkin doesn't really approach in that way.
Yeah, he doesn't want to press. He wants to look for a gap in your offense, right?
Yeah, that up Dolphin was really good for keeping Pot in the corner. Ooh.
Neutral jump, empty, like jump into a 5D. Ow, big damage. That was a clapback from Lane. This is a close match. We might be seeing these two rematching each other later in the bracket, I'm thinking.
It's really cool watching Lane just kind of go ham on the offense once they're in. In the neutral, though, I think it's a bit over-ambitious, and as we've seen, Help has clapped them a few times on it.
Yeah, Help made like a call-out with a 6H at one point, and it like got huge damage and full corner carry for them in the first game. So we'll have to see how it goes in the next match. If Lane can get in, it can definitely go their way, but...
I want to see a bit more of the defensive neutral from Lane here, more of the 5Ks and like the neutral jump H's. Yeah, that's going to be dangerous.
I thought that was going to be Carapop Buster, but it was just a 6K. Maybe a mistake, but there we have the Carapop Buster, and this is going to kill. 1, 2, 3, into the wall splat, and the wall splat takes it.
Clean. Just a really clean Pot round. Strife Pot is sick.
Yeah, that's what Pot players like dream about at night, is rounds like that. So, as a May player yourself, you said that this matchup can be challenging, but it definitely looks like a fun one.
Maybe not necessarily challenging, but it's rather than fishing for one of her big win conditions, which is like, again, baiting opponents into the really big damage normals, May is more going to do like the smaller ticky-tack damage.
Big 5D with no burst available here. It's going to be most of the health bar gone. Lane getting their burst back from that though, luckily, so they have something to work with. Terrible burst. Unfortunate for Lane, but Lane is out of it. They have a chance, but it's all on this. Fletcher kick. There we go, Totsugeki.
Double counter?
This is exactly what Lane wants. And wow, that's probably going to take it, unless we see the burst.
That's a burst save route, going explicitly for close /2H. It's not damage optimal, but it is burst save.
Well, this is the ideal situation for Lane, honestly. Everything went their way in the last couple seconds of that round. And now with Pot having no burst in this round, this is about as good as you can do for Lane. Ooh, getting opened up by Mega Fist a lot. Not ready for the Mega Fist back.
Too nice.
Nicely done. Good pressure. Once again, not ready for blocking that high.
Good presence from Help there though. Just did the slow walk forward and got Lane to give up the
and that's gonna
this is gonna sting.
Good game. Well done by Lane. That gold burst on the Garda impact Oki is really unfortunate. I'd say that's what lost Help both of the rounds they lost. So that was
that is something that Pot has to look out for. If Pot is too eager to do the Garuda impact on your Oki, you can just take the Gold Burst, which is actually really strong in this matchup because having even 50 meter basically gives Mei an in.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
It was a really good call on Lane's part.
Yeah, Lane did that like 3 times in that match. That was a really strong showing. So it looks like here this match hasn't been played, and we don't know who Zero DGX did check in, but this Koro Pox 3, they didn't. So we'll see if about DQing them and getting Memo versus Zero on the stream.
I feel like Pot actually played that pretty good.
Yeah, both
got
of
the
those
really
players
good
were solid.
Pot round. They got some good presence in there. It was just once Lane like got the momentum that was really strong. I think that though maybe Help might have been just a little bit too eager just to like try to get in. Some hammer falls that were a bit too ambitious.
Okay. So looks like our losers matches have been coming. Our first losers matches came in, and we're at like a little bit of a bottleneck right now. Let's see. I'm just gonna see who's playing really quick. Is XCal playing their match yet? Because we have 2 matches essentially open right now, and we're just waiting for one to be free. I'm just gonna at the moment reset the scoreboard.
My advice to any Mei players who are watching, sometimes it's totally okay to just hold that mid-range, play defensively with 5k, JH, and 2S. It's really strong.
Yeah, neutral jumping is really good with Mei too. She just has such forward reach on her air normals.
What's really strong and will win you a ton of games that people aren't ready for is if you do dash and then neutral jump. There's the slight drift forward changes everything. Really good hot cold character. Very easy to be creative with.
Oops. I'm just trying to call the stream match here. Yeah, you can cool off with Mei too. A lot of Mei players get really wrapped up in her offense, but she has really good buttons just in general for playing all sorts of footsies.
I've always personally viewed like the Dolphins and the RPS as like secondary to what she's really good at. The Dolphins are for when you like want to really turn up the Jets. A problem I struggled with for a long time though playing Mei, because I've never really played like that Balrog-esque character, is that there were a lot of times on offense where I would go for the Dolphin and whoops, I just accidentally put myself in the corner when my opponent jumped out.
Oops, I just cross-undered you because I got a little bit too aggressive.
It's like, oh, well, now my back's to Soul in the corner. Sometimes it's just gonna be like that though.
Yeah, you just gotta accept that sometimes you corner yourself, and that even though it's a bad situation, it's not game over if you're prepped for it. Alrighty, so I have the Faust main himself in my lobby. Xcal and True Update.
Oh, this matchup. Is this gonna be Nago versus Faust?
Looks like it. I do know that XCal has a soul for certain matchups he doesn't like, but I don't remember which matchups those are.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there's the soul. This I can see this matchup being tricky for Faust. Just because like
Yeah. Nago is very effective in the range that Faust likes to play at too, so Faust is kind of forced to run away, use a lot of loves, try to fish for item tosses.
yeah, and in general, like keeping Nago out is just really hard. Risking getting counter hit by 2 and 4H at any time is gonna be scary.
Gonna get a little bit of the inverse of that though, where we're going to see Nago trying to footsie, poke his way out against Soul, make his way in. And speaking of making your way in,
strong. Well done. goes for a Flame Trap, but called out with a 2D from XCal.
Yeah, I believe he went for the 5P, so the 2D low profile, very smart. Good awareness.
Vortex. Not ready for the Vortex counterplay. There's a number of ways to deal with Vortex in this game, which is pretty interesting compared to Grand Viper of old. Not to say Grand Viper was hard to deal with. Okay, in the corner, pressure. These are Souls Plus frames. I like the Gunflame Fake.
The BRC?
Yeah, the RC drifted a little low. Like, totally beat out the start of the far slash. That was crazy.
It was really good awareness to go for the 2K too, just to like that extra level of security, just on the low profile. Excellent Nash though, the 2P of the gods.
Yeah, if XCal had been like aware of it or needed it, I'm pretty sure that off of 2K he could have gone into a number of different routes because of how BRC ups your hit stun. Wow, and just melted in that second round.
I know we got blown up there, but I really appreciated the little walk back to the delayed far slash just to check the DP on Oki. That was really good. Of course.
True North had a good showing there. I think while it definitely went the way of XCal,
this is easily a match where just one or two small adjustments on Malgo's end is going to do wonders.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to see how the rest of this goes.
Seeing True North play, he's playing a lot stronger than I've seen him play in the past. Like for example in Plus R, he's clearly been playing a lot.
Malgo is just an excellent character for like developing awareness.
Yeah, he's got a good sense of footsies. He's getting lots of good neutral hits. A little bit out of range of that 6H. Maybe just a little early. Calling out the backdash. Here we go. OTG. Oh!
I really appreciated how he just waited for the whiff to happen, but he wasn't prepared for like the specific option.
Ooh, no confirm for big damage there, but still takes it anyways. Looks like he has a ways to go on optimizing his hits, but he's playing neutral really well.
Still a 3-hit round. That's very good for Nago. All right.
So probably could have gotten some more damage there with some awareness, but here we go. RCing keeps pressure going. Here we go. Oki. Okay, here's your burst. Okay, this is for your life, and oh, sorry, not for your life. Just in the round. I wouldn't have used the burst there on a pixel. Ooh, good JH. Ready for those vortexes this time. True North really showing that they've adapted. And break the wall. Oh no, too slow. I think you gotta do like 5 pure JP there.
Yeah. I think maybe True North tried to like avoid breaking the wall. That's why it was a little bit late. That's something I slip up too, where it's like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for the corner reset because it's gonna be worth like a lot more. But then you see the wall spot happen, and it's like, I have terribly miscalculated here.
Oh yeah, and then they float up because you're never ready for them to like not break the wall. You know what I mean? So they like fly up to the top of the screen, and you're just like wow.
Yeah. You have to develop a really good sense of like when the wall splat is going to happen sometimes.
Okay, so True North's gonna go down into losers and play against Help. Looks like Lane versus XCal is up, and then this match is in progress between Memo and Zero DGX. So wonder how that'll turn out. But in the meantime, looks like Lane versus XCal's up next.
I think that was a pretty excellent showing by True North. Just the little small adjustments almost brought it back. But XCal is pretty well known for just like all of a sudden just totally shifting gears. Very hard to pin down player. You think you've got him figured out, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm eating Sidewinder loops. How did this happen?
Eating Sidewinder loops. I really like a lot of what they did with Soul's Kit in this game. I know that like he's very strong and easy to complain about, but he has some interesting stuff. XCal Faust player, never played Soul before. True, you did look pretty bad. Terrible player, obviously.
Can't believe we even let him into the tournament.
Yeah, with skills like that, nuh-uh. You gotta be way better than that, buddy. No, just kidding. That was a good showing from your Soul, even though you don't play him as much as your Faust. I'm interested to see. I imagine he'll probably go Faust for the next one. Here we go. So we got the Faust coming in here. So I'll pop the stream over. And so Excal's on player 1 side and Lane on player 2. And in top 8 winners. So here we go.
Interesting looking Faust he's got there.
Yeah, this is a cool Faust. I like this Faust skin. I don't blame him for picking this against Mei. But also, I wouldn't think of Mei as like the worst top tier matchup for Faust, personally. I don't play either character though, so what do I know? Lane's bullying right now, holy cow.
Yeah, we're seeing Lane like really actually use that proper mid-range. Because Sol right up close
Ooh, that was
is
definitely
really good
a
at the
burst bait
RP
by
guys.
Excal. Well played by Lane, holding on to it.
Very clean. Just didn't kind of let up, just held their ground. So that's what Mei really has to do in this matchup, is use her powerful defensive mid-range, just like sort of keep Sol out, and then try to bait him into the really big hits.
That was a weird interaction.
Sometimes that happens.
Mei's supers are whack in this game.
I love Mei supers in this game. It's part of the reason I like to play her.
Okay. That Aspel counter Viper, very safe. Okay, Excal just making space for himself with that. Here we go in the corner, and Wild Throw not quite gonna take it.
What's the mix?
DP? DP Excal, come on man, you know you want to. That's death. No, not quite. Okay, there's the DP.
No, now it's pretty death.
There we go. Good showing from Lane. That was a strong round. Are we gonna see the Faust switch? That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure.
If he stands here in the lobby for oh no, hopping right back on. He's staying for Soul.
EXK Cal does have a loser's life if he does get dropped down here.
Yeah, he's not out yet. And that wasn't exactly a bad showing from him. I think both of the rounds were very doable had he made like one different decision, you know? There we go.
The Arisugawas. Very dangerous to use in raw and neutral, even if you do have the meter. Because it's kind of easy to respond to them.
That's the beach ball, right?
Yes. Arisugawa Sparkle. Alright, that's the wall splat.
And the wall break. Here we go. This is a good situation for Soul. So Peter on Lane's side. Ooh, I like that. Dropping to 3K. Good cross-up setup. Nice blocks by Excal. I would have blocked that. Excal trying to hold on to the burst advantage as long as he can, but he might be forced to use it soon. Good JH. And here we go. Pressure. Oh, no confirm, but yeah. Confident with the throw. I appreciate him hanging on to the burst there and deciding, like, I'm going to try and win this round with advantage going to the next. But looks like Lane built so much burst back, it's not going to matter.
It was good awareness on EXK.
Ooh, that was whack that it, like, crossed him through. The burst.
Sometimes really weird things happen in this game, and
yeah, this game has
I don't think anybody can explain it.
Ooh, no swing from Lane. That was smart. Excal was really trying to bait a swing with that drift back PRC. Lane adjusting spacing for the combo. Ooh, okay. Excal loves Gunflame. This just goes for like every game. Ooh, not gonna take it, but here we go. Another wild throw. Wow.
That's scary.
That was a fun game to watch. Just like the wild throwing.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like when Sol gets in. Mei also likes to go for the strike throw, but she has to be very careful about how she sets it up.
The good news is that thanks to this game's mechanics, you don't have to worry too much about getting DP'd out of your strike throw like you used to.
Thank God.
I agree. As someone
Especially
who plays,
on the clean hit, oh my God.
As someone who plays characters who don't have DPs. Go. Yeah, Lane's confident to throw that out neutral, like you mentioned.
We're seeing a lot of reliance on the Dolphins. I believe that was a really big counter hit there.
Yeah, we haven't seen much 5K out of Lane, which is a really strong button. Good confirm for Lane. Here we go. Yeah, get out of the air. That you're a little high, a little bit too much space. Oh, bad time to use the RC. VIP.
In those scenarios, going for like the safe jump after the JH is really strong, I feel.
Comes in the corner. Gets the conversion. Tried to bait out the burst, I think, by not going for an ender there. Either that or you couldn't get an ender. I don't know, I don't think so. Avoids it completely. Okay, XCal looking for
Did
a
give
throw,
good
I
screen
guarantee.
positioning,
Oh,
though.
never mind. JH. Here there. That was a really cool way to end the round. Just scout out the movement from Lane. Let's see what Lane can do. Lane had a really strong first round showing, and that, like, last round was pretty good. It was a very close ending. Here we go. Ooh, low profile's the DP, kinda. That close slash, putting in some work for XCal. XCal does not know his optimized meterless combos in the corner, hey? Here we go. Just tried to bait out a super, and that's exactly the hit that Lane wanted.
That is how you do it. Alright, take the reset. Oh, okay. We're gonna go for the wall break. I want to see the 2S. I want to see the 5K.
What are you doing?
That works too.
No! XCal had some meter, did not want to work with it.
It was just the confidence.
I don't disagree. You know, if you get in without the meter, it catches them off guard. They're expecting it, you know. But Lane just pressed.
Yep, Dolphins are very good in this matchup.
6H. Whew. Definitely a shadow of its former glory, but still great, especially in relative to the rest of his kit. Ooh, that's a big punish.
Yeah, that's
Dangerous
scary.
for Lane.
When
Can
you
Lane
go,
take it out? No. That was a really
Yeah,
good set. Definitely, we'll probably see more from Lane in hopefully in top 8 losers. Both of those players played really well. I think that was definitely a fun set.
when you're stuck in the corner like that versus all when you go up, you cannot come down with a button. That is lesson numero uno. You kind of just got to take your air dash out, use faultless defense to alter your drift, just make yourself hard to catch on the way. EXK Kyle showing that he's got them fundies. Doesn't matter if it's a new game, doesn't matter if it's a different Sol.
Unfortunately, it looks like Overlord Dragarin took it over Jimmy Potato. Is that right? Wow. Well done to Overlord. So Overlord has made it into losers top 8 with Lane. And then over here we've got Help taking it over True North, and they'll play against the loser of this match that's coming up on stream here. So I'm just going to switch the stream over back to Strive, and I'm going to update the names.
Very nice. Looks like we've got Kai versus Axel.
Yeah, Kai versus Axel. Oh wait, he's going Kai for this? Interesting. Memo's switching it up today. Memo usually goes
Ramlethal, yes.
but just trying out a different character. They can. Oh, hopping off. Maybe he realized that he was on Kai still. Let's see who it actually.
That would have been
oh, no, it is Kai.
one hell of a
Awesome.
mishap. Gotta get the correct color.
Yeah, that's always a challenge. It's hard to make sure you have maximized your drip. Okay.
Duel 1.
So now then.
Oh no, they're the same color.
Both that light baby blue. Ooh, crossed over. Unfortunate for Koma that he was just out of the throw range there. I like how Koma's playing it so far. Ooh, 5H gets the confirm. Oh.
I like seeing the immediate 6H Gatling out of the close normals. Very powerful in this matchup because I believe Axel is limited to 6 frame normals.
Go.
Do they know the tech?
They do.
Yeah!
They got those punishes on lock.
Duel 2.
Well done by Memo. Koma showing some signs of life here, but Memo's certainly a good player. Ooh, I like that frame trap with the 6H. Good blocks. Give a panic throw a little out of range. Maybe missed the dash. Sometimes I have that happen to me.
Am I watching a Kai in Guilty Gear Strive enact the Rainbow of Sadness upon Axel? My lord.
Rainbow of Sadness. It's not even overhead anymore.
It's not about whether or not it's an overhead. It's about whether or not you believe, both
I
in it
agree.
and in yourself.
I fully agree. I don't even think it was the overhead that ever made that move hard to deal with. I think it was the fact that it's huge.
Oh, you don't know about the Rainbow of Sadness. The Rainbow of Sadness is not necessarily the Greed Sever. The Rainbow of Sadness is a specific range that Kai could stand in, where
It's the
he could
range where
basically
can
just
Greed
react
Sever
to you
or,
trying to escape.
Stun Dipper, I see. Really hard call out on the jump back by Koma, but unfortunately didn't pay off that with 6H. It's a good Oki, gets an opening for Memo. No confirm. Memo can hit confirm those counter hits into super, even from that range. It's pretty crazy. Good burst, gets him off. That's, I'm not gonna say it like that again.
We're seeing Koma take these very good small steps to like push Mimo back out, but he just keeps himself cornered.
Darn.
Even as actual, you can't be afraid to move forward, take that space.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate way to lose. Got a little bit too confident that Memo was gonna stay grounded and didn't just wait to see what he did. Let's see what Koma does to adapt here. Koma certainly learning as he goes in this match. Kai is a character who, while like you see a lot of him used by casual lower level players, seeing him at a high level, like not a high level, but at like a mid-high level, like is a little bit less common since he's quite basic. So you have to be really confident in just your ability to play the system mechanics. And
His confidence out of Mimo.
That was
We're
good
seeing
burst
him
to
just
Lesmo.
keep picking these crazy options. He just keeps winning on the RPS, staying ahead of the curve.
I like Memo RCing that, just like not gonna test if Koma knows how to punish. Ooh, and the 6H. It's an interesting 6H use. I've seen a lot more 6H use out of Memo's Kai than I have out of other Kais.
The 6H is really powerful, especially against 6 characters who only have like...
Yeah, slow bar it. Ooh, not
Because
quite
it's
at
like
the
you
right
get a
time for
free
that
huge
burn.
frame trap off of
No
anything.
punish from Koma. Koma, when you watch this this VOD, make sure you get your Green 7 punishes unlocked. It's gonna be a way that you'll get some wins in this matchup.
Alright, taking the space, makes it out. Are we gonna see Mimo in the corner? Ooh, switches!
Good rainwater.
We keep seeing Mimo call out these 5Ps, very powerful for zoning out Kai, because they'll clip the stun edges, they'll clip the...
Just waited for the burst. Man, that was unfortunate. I'd definitely say that Koma was definitely less confident there. You could tell that he was not quite entirely confident in what he was doing there at times.
Mimo knows what he wants, he just went and got it.
His last game in the bracket was definitely a little bit more like of a strong showing for him. And you could tell the nerves were getting to him. Definitely playing against a strong player is pretty tricky. So next up we have Koma staying in the lobby here against Help. So that'll be our next match. So we'll get to see Pot versus Axel.
Yeah, fighting against players like Mimo is hard, because it's like you try to do a post-mortem on the set, and you're just like, oh man, I don't really understand. How is he picking these options? How is he right every time? And it's like, that's the mark of a truly great player.
Yeah, and it's less that Memo's right every time, and it's more that Memo is trying to consistently pick options that are strong, right? Like he goes for more general options towards the start, and then he'll try and specialize what he sees. He's a really good player at adapting in those sort of situations.
Yeah, I think that a large part of it is that Koma was more prepared for perhaps a slower paced match, like especially towards like the end.
Awesome. So we get the next match coming here. So I'll just update the stream. So we got Help instead.
Duel 1.
I'll switch the names. Ooh, awesome.
Alright, does
start.
Koma know the secret? Does Koma know the tech against Potemkin, where you jump and you hit JS and you option select JH?
Yeah, I've seen Zizzy do that. That's scary. Because if they did a slide head, ooh, good combo by Koma. Koma knows his stuff. Here we go, lockdown for help. Oh, I was expecting Gara to impact there. He's really good at these strings of Mega Fist. Ooh, not gonna get confirmed there, but
That was a missed punish. You gotta be ready for that. The Axel 5k though, coming in clutch. The throw, you've got the meter. Oh,
oh,
no PRC
nicely
on the
done.
whiff either.
JS coming in clutch. Well played by Koma.
Definitely a messy round, but smartly played.
And even though it's messy, getting that win on the board might be enough to like put the confidence in Koma, you know?
That's a large thing too, is when you get blown up like that, being able to just be like, you know what, this happens. I'm gonna learn from this one.
Yeah, so it'll be
Pulling
really up to
in
help.
the Mega Fist. All right, what's the mix? The double jump, delay onto the ground.
Good block. That was a really great tick though. Super.
There it is.
There we go. So, I don't know why I know that Super's coming, but I do, which means that it's probably pretty telegraphed. There we go. Okay. Ooh, good Mega Fist to start it off. This is what you want to do if you're Potemkin. I like the burst here. Oh, unfortunate. So, Help's really taken to the air right now. So, yeah, Koma scouting it with the 6k. Oh, tries for the air throw. This is perfect.
The reversal, this is big.
Plus frames with the rainwater. Oh, and unfortunate. There we go. And, oh. Boom. That's gonna take it. Help's really good at, when you think that it's like a combo coming or like a block string, just like that's when the Pop Buster hits you.
Something I've noticed about Help from both this match and the last one, they just see the holes. They see the things that their opponents aren't doing, and they're like, this is my opportunity here. This is the one thing I need to exploit to win.
Yeah,
we saw a lot of the time, we saw Koma, they would have like a knockdown, and they just wouldn't like go for a mix-up, they wouldn't try to like low, they wouldn't frame trap, they would just kind of like go for semi-strange options. And right now, Help is doing an excellent job of exploiting
the
it.
third round was a really good showcase. Help spent the whole time in the air, which might seem really scary against Axel, but they noticed that that's not what Koma's covering.
Koma's probably looking for the hammer falls, probably not realizing that JSJH will cover that pretty nicely. We're seeing a lot of Rensons, we're seeing a lot of command grabs, a lot of 5Ps. And these are good options. Like, it's working out really well now.
This is what Koma wants, is around like this. But just one opening will do it for pot. No RC on that, interesting. I know a lot of Axels would have taken the pressure there. But stays confident and comfortable with a full bar at the end of the round.
Something that is really powerful for Axel is that you build a lot more meter on offense pressing than you do on defense. So Axel will build like a ton of meter. So if there was ever a matchup to go for like a lot of BRCs in neutral,
Great
a lot
punish on that hammer fall. Very ready for it. That's big damage for Help though. Good punish. Awesome.
Slide head was an interesting choice.
Yep, there we go.
The wait. All right, what's it gonna be?
Oh my gosh, the fake out Pop Buster with the movement. Oh, that was great. And boom.
Catches the extended hurt box.
Well, Koma's not out yet. That was a well played round right up until the end. Like last half of it, I'd say. Trying for rainwater confirms, a little dangerous.
You gotta be careful on those. You can't keep pulling in pot like this.
Pot is kind of crazy in this game. Ooh. Garda impact is very scary. Ooh. Unfortunately pressed on the close slash.
This really small adjustment that Help made with on Oki and in certain frame checks, they're just slightly delaying their like cancels and their buttons just that little bit longer, waiting for the jump outs to catch.
The counterplay
Stuff like
might
that.
seem obvious, but like it's hard to do when you're in the match like this. And well played to Koma, end of his tournament life, but made it into top 8 on winner's side, so that was
Maybe just a few too many holes in the game plan there.
Yeah, just not
Has some good ideas,
matchup.
but is looking for the wrong options to cover.
Yeah, definitely a tricky matchup. So up next we've got Lane versus Overlord Dragarin. So
Is that a soul player? That has to be a soul player. There's
I don't
no
know
way
who
they're not a soul
Overlord
player.
Dragarin plays.
They're either Soul or Nago. There is no in between.
True. That's an edgy name. I think they have a Grand Blue character as their profile picture. Chris breaking my layout. Live on Twitch. Okay.
See, now I'm just not certain anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Listen, one time in tournament, I'm up against this player, right? And they're playing. They have the Dizzy avatar, and I've just labbed out the Dizzy matchup, which is a very hard matchup for Zato. With my good friend, Unhinged Man, for like an hour to prep for it, because I know who I'm up against round one. And then we get into the match and they pick Mei. You can never trust anything. Never trust a guilty player.
I mean, they just walked into lobby with fully dressed as Ramlethal, with Ramlethal as their character.
So who's up next on the stream? These people are standing around. Lane versus Overlord Dragarin. So I think Dragarin's just trying to get on the setup here. I'll update the scoreboard in the meantime.
It is very difficult to get on the setups.
Dragarin. Yeah, you have to like space properly. It's a real test of your spacing skills. Update losers. There we go. So as long as Dragarin can get on here, if they really have trouble with the cabinet, I can just. Oh, there we go. It's working. They just weren't sure what to do. Awesome. There we go.
Ramlethal versus Mei.
So I played this matchup a lot myself, and I know you probably have too.
Yeah, this is one of the more common ones for sure.
I think that Ram deals with Dolphins really well in this matchup, personally. She has a lot of good buttons that she can stick out to stuff them. And then she also has great anti-airs, so I'd definitely say that this is, both of these characters have a lot to work with.
I think that as Mei in this matchup, if you focus too much on playing like the raw poke game, if you focus too much on using Dolphins, it's definitely hard.
Overlord
This is an
Dragarin
excellent
making some
position.
questionable decisions here. For one, not walking forward to get the sword there was a little bit strange. And then another thing is that like they got a JS hit in the air and they weren't mashing the air dash button to get the confirm.
Yeah, Lane saw that hole and went right for it. Something that is really powerful in this matchup is just doing like the jump JH, because it's actually pretty difficult for Ramlethal to cover. Just
There
like
we go.
doing
That's what
empty
I was talking
jumps.
about like the stuffing. Oh, they don't know their burst punish. Unfortunate. And that's another thing that Lane's really good at. They've done that twice, where they're not scared of the sword explosion in the corner, especially if like Ram's not doing anything. They'll just run or Dolphin out. Boom, there we go. Get the wall break. So this is still a good round for Overlord.
That's partially what makes Ram's corner
Good
pressure
jab.
so scary
There we
though.
go. Yeah, I like throwing the high sword there. Lock out the jump option to the up Dolphins. Ooh, just not even looking for that. That was really well done. See, there we go again, using the Dolphin to escape the sword ranges. So, Dragarin's gonna have to show that they know how to cover that. Ooh, anti-air close slash. There we go. And this is burst safe. Oh, no, never mind. They don't even have to. Okay.
Ooh, that could have been a kill. I thought that was really smart,
Yeah.
that they had the
Oh, not
awareness
gonna
with the
RC
meter
that.
build.
You get a fuzzy there. Ooh, this isn't gonna work.
This might
is
be-
gonna get, if you let that rock, I almost guarantee you that like Ram gets hit. That super doesn't start up right away. I think it's a better like option, especially since she has 100 meter and you're not gonna block the mix behind it, right? To just go in, right? If you win, you win.
Lane's very confident in the air dash JHs, but I want to see more like the dash neutral jumps. I want to see like the delayed double jumps, the empty jumps.
Okay, Dragarin's
Just
gonna
to bait
choose
out the
burst
anti-airs
there.
and like the
I
far
like it.
slashes.
Not RCing that again. You do get a fuzzy combo from that. They'll have to lab that for sure. Especially if you're gonna use flip. If you're already gonna. Oh, why would you go in there? You have a burst safe route from like mid-screen with a super wall break. Unfortunate. That mistake gonna cost Overlord Dragarin that round.
I don't think Dragarin is ready for this level of offense that Lane is putting out. Lane
Yeah.
is just kind of like different angles of approaches, different timings, different spaces.
I would
Doing a
even say
really good
that-
job playing around that 5K and that that far slash.
I would even say that a big problem with the way that Dragarin is approaching this is their own offense. They're letting unsafe things like the flip rock, and when the flip happens, even though they have meter, they're not going for pressure with it. Like, if you're going to risk that, you should at least go for the fuzzy setup, which is the actually hard to block part. And then also not going for the burst safe routes while lane has it up. Especially since that wall break meant a lot for the game. You get a safe jump to kill.
I believe I played against Overlord Dragorin in the last tournament, and it's something
no,
that...
this is their first time entering.
Is this their first time? Oh, there was a Ramlethal I fought on my way up in that one. But Overlord Dragorin seems to be looking to play a much more slower paced game. And so here, all of a sudden comes Lane with this Mei that's not afraid to just, like, dolphin right at you, not afraid to just pop that air dash JH.
They are throwing out a lot of 6Ps though, so I see the adaptations happening. Ooh, good block. I wouldn't have blocked that, I never blocked 5D.
Nobody is ever ready for H up dolphin. It's so good. Alright. Ooh, tried to press. You can't press on that one. That one, if you eat like the air dash in JH, that's strike throw. You gotta hold that.
Good blocks again. Takes pressure back, but they're like just pushing them away. Letting them dolphin right back in while on your minus frames. Unfortunate.
This is
There's
big.
The wall break with the super. Safe jump time. We get a strike throw here. Oh, inside goes for dolphin. I like it. Good burst. Effective. Made it out. This is your tournament life. Oh, 2K Clash. Here we go. OTG into... No. What are you doing? Okay. That was, like, not what you want to do. For like, I know that they wanted the OTG, but that's a very minus OTG. It's actually punishable if you OTG with that super. You only use that for finishing rounds, so,
I didn't even know. I have never thought of OTGing with that super.
yeah, so, the score is backwards. Sorry about that.
I think
game.
that was a really good showing from Lane.
The,
Just the non-stop aggression going in. Excellent use of like the dolphins to bait and punish. Started using like more effective air movement, combining it with the JH. Just a lot of really good stuff there.
yeah, Lane's a really strong player, as they've shown time and time again. So, now...
I think that if Dragorin just kind of cleaned up their neutral a little bit more of the 5k to intercept, placing the far slash a bit more, not afraid to go into the air in JP. Because mainly what you want to do is you want Mei to go into the air first in this matchup. If you're up there first, you're kind of easy pickings.
Yeah.
So I think that
The rising
Dragorin...
JP is very strong from Ram, too. It doesn't get you much of a conversion, but it's fast.
Ramlethal isn't about like the immediate reward though. It's about like just pushing them to the corner, forcing them to make an immediate decision on defense, and then just trying to make them pick wrong in the heat of the moment.
Okay, so we got winners finals coming up here, and then we'll have losers semis after this. So first we got Memo and XCal. Memo versus
This is
XCal.
gonna be a good one.
Yeah, this will be fun to watch. Ram versus Faust, unless Memo decides to go Kai again.
No,
Memo
we're
has a
seeing
good
the
shot.
Sol come out from me, XK.
Ooh, XCal going all soul today. Coward. Tells
Either
me
way,
about
I
his
think we're
Faust
going to...
all the time. Won't shut up about Faust. And then tournament day comes, and it's time.
Nah, see what happened was he was probably playing Faust, and he did item toss, and Soul came out. And it's like, well, I guess I have to play a Soul now. And that is the lore. That is what happened.
Okay. So I'm just gonna update my stream overlay here. So we have Memo Carp, and we have the gamer, XKCal.
I think either way, we're about to see one very offensive, close-range heavy character try to punch his way in against a very mid-range solid character. Looks to control the screen at about 1/3 to 1/2.
Thanks
We're-
for tuning in and entering, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
Yo, is that the Jimmy Potato TV saying fun times?
Whoa, is
GG's, thanks
that
for the matches.
Pro gamer who was on the stream earlier, gaming it up. That's crazy.
Are you a pro gamer if you're automatically entering tournaments? Does that automatically put you pro gamer status?
I think so. I think if you've made money off of a game ever, you're a pro gamer. Means that I'm
I
a
can't
pro
believe I'm a pro gamer because of
pro
Koihime.
gamers. High five festival. Thanks Doug for the pot split. Memocarp is gonna win. Said by Titus Trans. Which I forget who this is exactly, but I do know that they are they're either a friend of XCal or something. I don't remember.
Can you really say your homies are your homies if they don't actively root against you in tournament just for the memes? You know what? Probably.
I'm gonna host a really quick poll. Oh shit. They started right as I hosted the poll, so it might
Yo, Kai.
Kyle.
I believe in this Kai. I'm
Oh,
gonna put some
Kyle.
channel points on this.
Yo.
Bam. How
I
many channel
can't.
points?
I'm mad they won't let me gamble on my own polls.
There, I put 160 points on this Kai. Let's go, Mimo.
Let's go XK Cal. Ooh, gunplay
Immediate
fake.
far slash.
Oh, I love it. Let's go K Cal.
Put her down. What's the mix-up? 6H?
Okay, X Cal coming up. Ooh, good burst by Memo. Keep the corner control, but unfortunately counter hit by the Vortex. Full hold Vortex, by the way.
Oh, ooh, just
Ooh,
the
the
6P
conversion.
in the corner. Wild throw.
Get
He's
fucked.
dead. He's dead, Jawa.
He's fucking dead, man. Let's see
All right,
if Memo
round
can
two.
come
Just
back
the
to life.
immediate small walk back, just so the far slash doesn't hit. Ooh, wasn't ready for the gunfire. Yo, that just goes right through. That's sick.
Ooh, challenge.
That just
from
goes right through
XCal.
anything. The delayed JK catches on the way down. What's the mix?
Do not 5D me, I will block it, says XCal. Oh, but here
These
comes the
6P's on
6P.
point though.
I think it's interesting he chose not to spend meter here, on that confirm. There it is. Okay, gets the wall break here. 5k, 6H. Oh, no, it does this one for the, yeah, the super wall break. And this is XCal's
I think that was
first
a
back.
situation where you needed to drop the combo for the hard knockdown. The wait! You are done! Just the immediate 6A punish.
Memo showing his ability to bait.
I'm only just looking at the poll and realizing I bet on the wrong person. I accidentally put it down on EXK Cal instead of Memo. No!
Okay, I believe in EXK Cal. Let's go, Jack. Fuck him up. No bias. No bias.
Nemo
Yo,
just
wild
holding the
throw,
corner.
get fucked! Okay.
Ooh,
Make him pull the ram
dust
out.
pickup.
Make him
Put
pull
him
the
into
ram
that wall.
out.
Goes for the Okizemi. That is it.
Get the fuck
The
out
drop
of here,
for the
EXK
Gunflame
Cal.
Oki.
XCal taking that first game there. Oh, is that a rage quit? Yo? No, just kidding. Some,
Can't believe Mimo is already
Strive
dead.
lobby moment. Connection has been lost. Wonderful way to end the
Punched
match.
him so hard that he got kicked out
Yeah,
of
it
the
knocked
lobby.
me off of the match.
The surrounding explosion destroyed the house. There is no more house now.
Memo. Chris put 500 points down on you. You can't let him down. You gotta win this, man. Going straight
Memo,
back in, it looks
I
like.
believe in you too. I only accidentally put my points down on XCal.
Accidentally, okay. I always cheer for XCal. Here comes the Ram. Made him go Ram.
Oh,
Why are you playing Soul?
That was just the test. That was information.
Mankind knew that they cannot
We're gonna watch the fireworks. Fix the good
Vortex
toys.
round start. Vortex round start. Knew it!
Ooh, the bandit. Ooh, the backdash though. All right, all right.
I love that I knew his round start. I've played him too much. No, I haven't even played him in this
The
game.
5K mash YRC.
Ooh. Ah! I call hacks.
You've got the meter for it.
Drops from Memo. Looking nervous. Oh,
All right.
I like just the walk back from
oh,
XCal, but that's gonna take it.
The
Should've used Vortex,
scrambles.
man.
Mimo unaffected.
Why does BC say Memo like me? You and the guy both do that. It's awesome. There we go.
Oh well, you see, I see Memo's name and I just read meme.
True. That is Memo. Lord meme.
The
Yo,
shimmy?
FRC? After the shimmy. Memo loves the Rekkas. There we go, burst safe route even though he doesn't need to, just to cover the distance. And wow, that was a fast kill with the smack. That move does hella damage with the wall break. That was
pretty
a fast
inverse of that
clapback.
first game.
That first game was awesome.
Memo in chat, why are you playing Soul?
I'm a Soul
I'm a
player.
Soul player.
Xcal, well known like I'm a Faust player now poster.
You
He
know
has
what?
true colors now. When
You
it
either
comes to
die a
Resident
Faust or you live long enough to become a Soul.
Duel 1.
This is winners finals. There's still time for the Faust. You never know. Yo, Fafnir round star? I wouldn't have guessed that. Yo! No, that was totally a misinput wild throw. Okay, conversion for Xcal. Dust a loop. Yo, OTG.
This is one where you take the wall break, yeah. Whoop. Whoop! The complete reversal of the scenario.
Wow.
Holds on to it.
I like Memo pretending he dropped a combo there. Also knowing his wall health well. Hey!
Ooh, the patience. Knowing YRC is like the one option that Ram has to escape that. Just patiently waited for it. 5p anti-air, 2S, 5p anti-air, the confirm that did no damage. You cannot backdash far slash.
Woo! Big corner damage. Here we go. And the burst coming up for Memo. Can't do it because he's on the wall. Okay, and this is a bad situation because he's like one wild throw away from death. Oh, good trade on the 5Ps. Just drop. You don't get a oh, you get a conversion there? Damn. Oh, I think it's his Xcal pressed. It was a 2-hit there. Why? What are you doing?
The wait.
There's a sword there. What are you doing?
Memo's corner pressure as Ram is so good. Not
I love him
only
just
is he
delaying.
putting you in the corner and forcing you to play the RPS, he puts like 3 other layers on top of it with just the small shimmies, the neutral jumps, the micro spacing.
I like that he
Gorgeous.
doesn't just like brain dead run up close slash, but he can also he should do that next for sure because it'll be big brain that time.
Just do something
Yeah,
when
do
your
something
small brain is like.
because now it's big brain. Get the fuck out of here. There we go.
Just gets punched into the corner. The reversal though, excellent escape.
Good 6P.
The 6p anti-air.
Okay.
Aw,
Sprint traps,
see,
sprint
you
traps.
tried to
I was
press.
expecting like an S sword throw or something there too. Ooh, that's what you want is Xcal.
It was so smart on
Vortex,
Memo's part
RC,
too.
Good delay, close slash, far slash. TP? Right now. No. I called it!
6P
I
is
called
close
the
enough.
timing! Yo, okay.
And I
1,
think
2,
we're about to
3,
see
and air dash in. Good walk back on the throw
immediate
bait,
tick
RC.
I'm really surprised Memo went for that though, because on a lot of his jump-ins, Xcal has still just been mashing like 5k after blocking.
Xcal will match
The
all day because he
2D
knows you're
low
scared.
profile. Alright, what's the mix? Just close slash?
Close slash is the true mix. Xcal try to bait burst there. I like it. There's the burst. Ooh, no punish. Well, punish, but drop the punish, I should say.
Yeah, seeing EXK Cal jump a lot more on defense.
Close slash, close slash, close slash. Nicely done. And here we go. Game
Those
5.
6Ps
winners
just
finals.
checking anything. Yeah, the 6Ps at that range really good. They'll check like close slash, they'll check far slash, and most importantly at that range against Ram, they're gonna check the 5Ks. Because 5K at that range is actually stupid good.
Duel 1.
Mimo is doing a good job of avoiding the wild throws now, though. A lot more jumping on defense. Just gotta wait for it sometimes. Alright. The patience just held ground. But the low profile 2D. We've seen Xcal get so much mileage out of that this tournament. Just players too ambitious on those far horizontal pokes.
Ooh, I love
Just
the
slides
Dara
right
on the
under.
5K using the plus frame. Super jump to H to break the wall. Here we go.
What's the reset? The 2S probably was checking for Night Ray.
Yeah. And there it is. Throw. Throw again? Oh, I like it. Just the block bait like a YRC.
PRC dash Daro. Clean round.
There we
We're
go.
seeing,
Footsies.
yeah, Memo's done a good job,
Good
not
first
necessarily slowing down the round, but he's definitely forcing XCal to, like, dance to
Ooh,
his
there we go.
tune now.
That's honestly a good trade for Ram. Here we go. Bring me to the corner. Safe jump here.
He just keeps denying the scrambles that XCal wants. He's just not giving
He's
it to
out,
them.
but nice catch on the backdash of the 2K, and that's going to take it. Well played by
It's
Memo.
too clean!
So fresh and so clean. Alrighty. And now if we take a look over at the bracket here, we've got losers coming up. So we got Help versus Lane. Downroad Complete from XCal, apparently. First time Soul? True. So we got losers semis coming up here. So we got losers semis between Help and Lane, which was already happened earlier in the tournament. I said I thought we'd see it again, and I was definitely right to say that.
Alright, Lane, if you watch the VODs, I want to see the 5Ks. I want to see the 2Ss.
Yeah, I do not.
I want to see the
much-
neutral jump JHs.
I do not see much 5K out of you. You're playing well, but I don't see
And
it.
Help, you just keep doing exactly what you're doing.
You just
You
keep
find
winning,
those
dude.
holes.
Get those pop busters. Your swag. Not to say,
Round short hammer
Lane is-
fist.
So last time it was really back and forth between these two. So I want to see if they've got any notes. That's a great start for Help. Corner. Because this helps run.
Those gold bursts, though, still
Just
working
barely
wonders
missed
for
having
Lane.
the, flick.
Alright, the RRC.
good job
Garuda
on
jumps
Garuda.
out. The Mega Fist, though, you gotta hold that one. You can't deal with it.
You got 6B, that is fine. That's crazy.
No, you cannot. Mei does have good options to deal with it, but 6P is not one of them. If you Lane in that scenario, I think could
There
have
we
gone
go.
for
Lane's pulling
Ryzen
out
J2.
5K now. Okay. Lane's already
Very
adapting
nice.
like we thought he needed to.
Yeah, 5K OS 2D is really strong, or 5K Dolphin if you have the charge. Alright, take the wall break. Oh, you gotta charge the 6H there, but that's okay. You've got the knockdown. Up Dolphin. Ooh, bit too ambitious on the H. The slide heads, good spacing on the
Ooh,
JH.
that was an interesting miss on the air throw. I thought that would hit for sure. Those protected
Against Pot,
defensive
we've
2Ss.
seen... Yeah, I think just holding your position in the corner.
Helps favorite setup. And OGG takes it. He's gone for that close slash into like buttbuster setup a number of times already. That was well done.
Wait, that was already 2 rounds?
Yeah,
Dude, I blinked.
yeah,
I
pot
blinked.
kills. Let's put it that way. Pot kills. This is not an anti-drug PSA. I mean Potemkin.
And he will kill again.
He will kill again. He will kill again.
Alright. Alright. I think the big thing for Lane right now is Lane has these good opportunities, but they keep leaving the holes. They get too ambitious on the corner pressure. I want to see them hold that just a little bit more. But speaking of holding,
You're holding that
Help
guard,
is
that
just
impact.
too good at controlling that mid-range. Typically a very difficult place for Pot to play, but
Challenge
Help
the
is
job.
making it look easy. The good backdash, the Arisagawa.
Helps starting his download. That's what I'd say. Okay.
This is the chance. This is the chance to take space. You need to run forward. Whoop. Very nice. Very nice. Just the neutral jump, then the double jump to wait. Very good. See how Help is now having to give up all of this space? Just walks him into the corner. Good hit. What's your mix-up? Oh, Lane, you've got to take the mix-up off that up Dolphin. You can't keep giving it up with the H Dolphin. That's a free safe jump. That's a free high-low mix-up
Okay.
with air dash. You
So
gotta
keeping this
be,
pressure
you
going,
gotta give up
come
the
on.
damage.
Lane just needs a stray hit, and that'll take it. Dolphin.
Clean. That was definitely a significantly cleaner round. If Lane can hold that, this might be a done set. The burst, taking the space, 6H. A counter hit, very good. We've seen Lane's mix-up be very honest once in though. A lot of good frame
Mega
traps, the
Fist,
close slash.
definitely. See, the thing is that like those Mega Fists are less effective if Lane chooses to get close, but he's too scared to get close because of how the neutrals we play now.
That's fine
So,
though. I want to
Help's
see
playing
the
it well.
3K on the Dolphin counter hits more so than the 2S Dolphin hit again.
Yeah,
Because that's the hard knockdown,
knockdown's
that's
a
the
big
mix
deal
up.
on Pot. Big counter hit for Pot. RC. Not Pot Buster for once. Interesting. Ooh.
You gotta go for the neutral jump on there.
Oh.
The 2K?
One more chance in this round. Okay, but it's not over, right?
Yeah,
Got
in
round
those
3,
scenarios,
and,
that's where like the 5K is useful.
Lane held on to his burst, so that's good. Here we go. Yeah, gold burst the
gold
guard up.
burst, yes! The Lane Classic,
That's what
we've
Lane
seen that a lot.
wants. Okay, gotta get the burst out of
Cross
Pot, and then gotta find a way in. Trying to bait maybe.
PRC, but a bit too afraid to press. Whoop!
Good call out. There we go.
If you
Corner,
PRC on that
and that's the
backdash, you've
burst.
got to take it. Here. This
Big
is
support
huge.
Corner combo.
Okay, that's gonna wall splat. Whoop.
Drop, but here we go.
No, the OTG, you've got to go for the air dash on that one. Or not the air
Okay,
dash, but you've got to
okay.
go for the safe jump. You would have killed my dude.
Close. Here we go. Just one hit for Lane, but Pot does damage.
This is big.
Okay, you have meter, but okay, run in.
Using Whale when Arisugawa RC is going to be much better.
They take it anyways.
The good Dolphin. The small delay on that was huge.
I think that also they wanted to kill the meter on Help's end, right? Force him to FD since he's so low.
That is true.
Because it's definitely scary to approach Pot, especially if he's able to build a meter there.
I think what Lane's problem right now is they know what they want to do. They understand what's good, but they don't realize that they've got like better tools that do those things in the moment.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a panic first reaction option in that case.
Yeah, because a lot of the time when we see Help get in, or we see Help like start to like run momentum
I
and
love
really
Help
shift matches.
choosing their routes so carefully, and you can tell they're choosing their routes for like corner carry, right? In this matchup over damage. Call out on the jump, but wrong. Still not punished. though.
Space is outside of it. The
I
Dolphin.
like the empty jump throw. Man, that's
Yeah, the
good
empty
around.
jumps are really powerful against Pot. Because you basically have to force Pot to gamble right away.
Lane is ready with the text, though, which is sorry, not Lane. Help was ready with the text, which is good. That's
Yeah,
one way
you've
to
got to
focus.
go for the overhead kiss as main in those scenarios. Because overhead kiss is like your other win condition.
Yeah, you can see huge damage, and it's burst safe. There we go.
You can't go for the 2H frame trap right after the jump in. What you've got to do is go for like 2K 2D, or you've got to do like micro dash close slash.
Okay, yeah, 2D for the mix there. I'm not sure why they're so scared of this since they aren't. Yeah, the first one wasn't in Parapop Buster range. It's definitely scary in the moment though. And Lane's tournament point right here.
Yeah, we're seeing Help. Help has made this huge adjustment. Now Help is like controlling the
Ooh,
mid-range.
that was a great jump out, but they have to guess again. No back throw.
Yeah, like we're
There
just
we go.
seeing Help
this is what,
hold
this is what Lane needs. Can Lane stay in? Okay, here we go.
You've got to
6K,
take
I
that
like it.
knockdown.
No.
You got to take that knockdown, or else
Well
you can do stuff like
played,
that.
And Help, moving on to losers finals, play against XCOM. So this will be fun to see.
Help is just too good at like Lane leaves those holes, Help sees them immediately, takes them just like that.
Yeah, Lane was really close to making that comeback. It was one hit away. So we got XCOM versus Help next on the stream. So
Help's awareness is really good too.
yeah, and Help's got a best of
Help
5
just seems
now.
to see things that
I
are
think
so small that other
for a
people
character
don't.
like Pot, having the best of 5 will definitely help you out from this point forward. Okay, so this tournament went really fast, so thanks for your cooperation on making it go smooth in the bracket, everyone. And we got the next match coming up here right away. So we got Help on player 1 side here, and XCOM on player 2 side.
Pot versus the Faust that has a lot of fire for some reason.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Very nice. Slide head start. Ooh, that's a bit too ambitious for immediate wake up.
I had it entered in as loser finals. I'm gonna enter it in as losers finals. I don't mean to call you guys you're a loser. Quite like that.
So BM. You call yourself a TO. Here you
Right.
are making fun of all your players.
Especially Memro. Fuck that guy.
Here it is though. We just saw
Wow.
Help's just insane ability to keep corner control.
Nicely done.
Not afraid to give up that little bit of space if it means the opponent will hang themselves on jumps like that.
Okay, let's see how XCal adjusts. Backs off, just baits out the Carapop Buster. Good trade for XCal there, I'd say. Guard to impact, it's hit, and Carapop Buster. Not mashing into that and jumping in time. Call out by the Helm.
The small walk
Ooh,
back. Look
air
at
IV
these
on
options.
that. Nicely done. I like the fuzzy jump type deal there. Chicken block, I guess. Good defense from Help all around. And there's the punish. Here we go. Can this optimize to kill? No,
And
but
the
it's going
double
to
hit
be a
on
really
5K.
bad situation. One hit takes it. I think that this is definitely scary for Soul though. With all that meter on the side of Help. Oh, but he got the burst out of him. Even if XCal loses here.
Ooh!
No, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. That was the panic burst end all panic burst. Oh, unfortunate. I don't think
That was
he got
either
the
do it right
conversion
away
there.
or die.
No, but I don't think he gets the conversion there, does he?
He does. Because that
thought he
move
was- I thought
smashes
he
them
was
into the
too
ground.
high.
That would have been an OTG, I think.
Man, that was dangerous. Scary situation for XCal.
Such
Well
an
played
interesting.
by Help. And back to Faust. This might be a matchup where the Faust
X-
can do it.
XCal the soul player, huh?
Yeah, so much for that. He's
Relatively,
back to XCal, the
relatively
Faust
short-lived.
player.
Seeing Faust stand taller than Pod is actually really amusing.
Yeah, he doesn't stand
Meteors?
up so much in the old games. He does here though.
The slide head sees
This
the thrust
XCal's
coming
final
and says
form?
no.
I'm gonna answer that coma.
Alright, what's the
No.
mix? Garuda. Alright, 2K, 2D. Hammer fall.
Nicely done. But yeah, to
Mega
answer
Fist?
you, Coma, this can't be his full form because he doesn't have a DP. Faust with a DP, that's final form next. Good teleport, and he's out of there. Can he win neutral like 6 times and take this round back? Let's see. Okay.
The slide
in
head.
his
What's the
face.
mix up? The close slash.
Just frame traps. Nice.
Trade.
Super Saiyan
Help
3
just
XCal.
staying ahead of that RPS curve.
Ooh, there we go. Counter hit JD. Big conversion for XCal. It gets meteors again. Good luck for XCal. Not gonna go for the fishing pole. Thought he was in range for 5H, but not quite close enough.
2K, 2D. Item. Hammer.
He's getting
Mini
some good
Faust.
items. That's good.
Doing a really good job holding the screen position.
Oh, but that's all you
The
need.
choice 2S.
Just gets
The
thrown out
delay! Specifically, oh!
Mistimed
Help
the
is
burst on it.
too smart. Too ahead of the curve.
Okay, and Help. Going up 2-0. What's XCal's adaptation here?
I don't think you can adapt against this. This pot, he adapts to you before
Faster
you
than
even
can adapt
start.
to him, yeah. I think XCal had some good stuff there, but like there were some minor drops there that I think made it for him. Like for example, when he did like the far slash during the meteors, he didn't run up far enough to get the 5H after. So either you need to
It's
just run up
so
and do 5H.
hard though, because Faust needs this pot to bite, and this pot refuses to bite on both the literal and figurative fishing hooks.
There we go. Corner conversion. That gets you item okay if it rocks, but hey, that works too. There we go.
We're seeing a lot better control from XCal this time.
XCal's just gonna give up space and make it help think that he's going for the item.
The awareness on the mini Faust coming goes for the RC to extend the combo. Unfortunately, isn't able to get the wall.
I really loved his awareness around that horn. The way that XCal pretended that he was gonna run up to it, but then didn't. It was smart. Ooh, but this is big. for
Mega
Help.
Fist. Ooh, this is big. This won't convert into kill though. One more good hit.
No punish. I wonder if Faust can punish that. I know a lot of characters can. In odd
Pod
ways.
has done such a.
This is good
help
for
is-
Pot. Yeah, he went in for the throw there because he wanted to just throw him and invul him through all of the mini Faust army. JS? JH.
We've seen XCal suddenly have to
And
take
here we
very
go.
high.
Now he
entry.
has to really take the mix. 2, 3. here's your explosion. Good block on the 5D. Very confident in dealing with this Faust mix. Clearly, Help has some experience in the matchup. Good gold burst on his part to punish the command throw.
Alright, this is it. This is potentially...
RC? And...
Yes.
Ooh, didn't beat
Hanging
knuckle.
on by a threat. The Patience just hit
Well done
slash,
by Help.
decides to let autocorrect take care of the rest.
XCal has left the room. That was an Alt F4 right there. Good games, XCal. Thanks for playing. And so we're moving on to Grand Finals. Hooray. That was,
Where did this clean as hell pot come from?
Yeah, we'll have to ask him about what where he resides. Very cool to see him play. Thanks for coming out, Help. Sorry
Wanna
about
drop
your
him
low
in this
seeds,
chat,
you just
pick his
weren't in
brain.
here last time. But you know, if and when we do this again, I'll
Alright, but
definitely
here's
seed
the
you
thing, though.
Accordingly.
Here's the thing, this pot has not stared down the Memo Ram.
Yeah, this will be
So,
interesting. Maybe someone's finally stepped up from the unknown to challenge.
Thanks to Help, we've had to see the dam hold back the tide, and the dam is broken every time.
Interesting.
One more time, though. He's just got one more dam to break, and that's potentially tournament.
If you when we're done here, since I see that Help is streaming, I'll give him the host. Oh yeah, I forgot to run a poll on the last one.
Have you ever seen a pot hold mid-screen against Ramlethal? No, because you've never seen this pot. Look at them go. Clean calls out the far slash.
Okay.
Bruh, I'm watching Pot force Ramlethal of all characters
shit.
into the air.
I
What is the
misclicked
mix?
on the,
Waits for the
overlay.
burst
Sorry
this
about
time! He has learned!
There we go. My bad, I actually didn't have the matchup for the majority of that round, which is unfortunate.
That's too bad,
if
I
you're
made it sound
interested in
hype
never
as hell
seeing
because it absolutely was.
Help is streaming. So you can go watch it on his end at least. For that one match. My bad on that, everybody.
Alright, it's gonna be another pot buster. After this knockdown, another pot buster.
It's gonna be Kara Potbuster the round start because you're closer. No, Kara Garuda impact. Close.
That doesn't count, there wasn't technically a knockdown scenario. But on the next knockdown, it's gonna be the pot buster.
Here we go for Memo. Break the wall.
This is his chance to come back.
Ooh, not
No, the
enough.
hammer fall! He's just gonna say, screw
See
your
ya.
neutral. I see the openings.
That was
Just
well
takes
done.
it.
Nicely done by Help. Help starting out strong. Going into a grand finals like this, you really want to like blow them out of the water when you're working for your reset. I'll also put the like losers indicator on Help.
That's crazy too, because you always see Memo, like regardless of how far he falls behind early in his round, even if he ultimately loses the round, he always makes you believe the comeback is possible. I did
Those
not
are
feel
strong.
that. That was
Pot's
too
damage
good.
definitely helps with that though. Like right, if you get an early lead, it can make it look even more like insurmountable than most characters. I like the pressure with 5Ks, but Help not gonna fall for your delay.
I only just
your fake
realized that
Rekkas.
if you delay the second part of Ram's record,
Oh,
it
he
costs
knows.
you
He knows the tech on when you can flick it and when you can't. It's based on screen space, which is something like very specific. Help is definitely a strong bot player. Ooh, good low mix from Memo. Memo with a weird drop reset.
The hammer,
So Memo
Mega
doesn't have
Fist
his
is
8
so
sword
good in
for
the
neutral
corner.
right here. Okay. Trying to just really get that burst, I think, from like Help was looking for it. Ooh, good conversion. I like the awareness on that. That's a hard conversion to know that it's coming. Very good.
Alright, what's the round start? 2D again? Mega Fist. Oh yeah. Ram 5K is strong in this matchup too though. But we're just seeing, like, no matter what Memo tries, they just cannot hold space against this pod.
I can't wait to advertise this tournament if Help wins as the tournament in the Northwest that Memo didn't win. Ooh. Great 5P anti-airs from Memo though. So solid looking. There we go.
Alright, this is the corner. Not ready for the Mega
Confidence
Fist
on
again.
Mega Fist,
You've
man.
got to respect that. Pot powerful in this matchup because he can disrespect that. We're gonna see Memo though just cleanly keep him in the corner, find those good hits.
Okay. So, what are we looking for here? Nice. Corner carry from that is nice, but Memo really backing off.
Maybe that Garuda was a bit too ambitious though. We've
get
seen
punished for
Memo
it.
forced into the air by this Potemkin.
See, the pot knows when you can flick it. Nicely done.
The RC into the tick throw, scary.
Oh, JP's from Memo. Ah, 2P. Good call out by Help. Help playing
Just believed
super
in it.
well.
You know what Help plays with? Help plays with belief. They press that button, they believe. All their faith right behind it.
So Memo needs to clap back before he gets reset here, or at least gather some more info. You know, accept that the reset's coming, and then play for
The answer is to go to Kai.
reset. Yeah, the answer is the Kai. Definitely, you should totally go Kai, Memo. Good idea.
That's right, Memo. Go forth, don't look back. Just believe in the path you're on.
Nicely done.
Clean
Here we
6p
go.
into the Rekka. Nice hit. Close slash.
I like him just
Ready
doing
for the
dash
Mega
up rather
Fist.
than the air dashes in. His pot doesn't have a reversal with no meter. Doesn't have H sword. Forgets. That was a little scary. And the 6H without H sword as well. Good flicks. Wow. Help with these flicks is incredible. Good frame trap. I think Memo thought Garuda was coming there. There's the Garuda. I like that 5k when you're in range. Good awareness of your button spacings.
This next interaction could decide it.
Ooh, this is big for Memo. 3, and now he's gonna do a safe jump because he has super. Well done. Throws him out of that. Good on Memo, knowing the answers. There we go.
Was
Actual
ready for it
punish.
again. This is probably the first time the whole tournament we're seeing Help fall behind
Oh,
the RPS
Help
curve.
was expecting the final wreck at that time.
Alright, this
That's
is
a big
it.
explosion, but the good thing is that oh, and now he's guarding
Help,
that
you've
H
got to
sword.
mix it up just a little bit more.
That was well done by Memo. Memo showing some adaptations here. Definitely ready for the hammer falls. Sorry, not the hammer falls. The Mega Fists.
Ooh, this is a big start to the round. Immediate corner, no burst.
There we go.
We've seen Memo make these kinds of
Ooh,
comes back
single
before
Rekka
though.
to
And
dash
here
up
we
throw.
go.
That was ballsy. Good 5k, enforce your gaps. I do like Help just blocking, but can't block forever.
These slide heads out of Help though. Always calling out the grounded movement, the grounded buttons.
Oh, caught the
Pot
back
Buster, we've
dash.
seen that exact RC setup before. This could decide it.
Ooh, this is great for Memo. Memo not going for an OTG, instead just going for throws. Okay, there's the OTG. Nice. Goes for the same thing, but goes for a frame trap that time. Ooh, good punish on the unfortunate, No! Help doesn't hold the block. Well done by
I
Memo.
did like the RPS evolution from Help where he still did the Mega Fist, the same option he did the last 6 times, but that time he RC'd it.
Yeah, also the Mega Fist into frame trap rather than the Mega Fist, like Mega Fist RC frame trap rather than the Mega Fist like RC like jab FRC, like Pot Buster. The mix up from that was really cool. I like seeing that. Help has a really cool pot, but yeah, nothing like Memo closing out 2 very close games with some really confident pressure and smart like adaptive decisions.
Yeah, when Memo just waits for the Mega Fist in that scenario though, you kind of just have to gamble on throws Pot or else you're kind of still stuck.
Yeah, he gambled on jab the last time that he was put in a situation like that, which is interesting. Showing that like Help's already adapting. Ooh, unfortunately,
Ooh, the-
for low profile had been 2S. This is big. This is what Memo wants. Here we go, air
I'm
dash.
surprised Memo went for the wall break rather than the
Does
reset.
Memo go for the reverse 3-0 before that bracket reset even happens? Ooh, yeah, Help trying to bait burst. There we go. Round
That's...
1. Going to Memo.
We've seen Memo just turn these sets around where the download happens and just slows it
Out of
down,
range at 2D.
takes control.
There we go. Knockdown. I like him delaying that. That actually I don't think was quite meaty. Ooh, goes for it because he has it. Ooh, that was interesting. I think that was just a drop from him. Ooh, there we go.
We're seeing the reset here. Look at the damage. This damage, Pot still would have had half health if Memo had went for the immediate wall
There we
break.
go,
Just
and
keeping the
that's gonna
corner
be
like that,
2-2.
yeah.
Memo clapping back, already adapted, but I don't think help's out. Not even close. This is gonna be a last round for the reset.
It's
See.
interesting. We've never seen Help have to make a comeback like this. We've never seen Help fall behind
Yeah,
in a
usually
set.
he's adapting so fast that he's staying ahead, but Memo definitely is a fast-thinking player, so this will be cool to see. Let's see if Help can make it all the way to the reset and get his next set.
Duel 1.
But Memo hanging on the board from a 2-0 deficit. Oh, big guard to impact to start it out. Missed the
He
Kara.
misses the
Pot buster.
Kara!
Not the time you want that input error to happen. And in the corner now. Good on Memo with the awareness, but reverses the situation. Here we go, Garda. First punish.
There it is.
Yeah.
I think that all
Nice
Help
jump
needed
on the
to
pot
do,
buster.
the small timing adjustments on the frame traps on the
There
throws.
we go. Memo is baiting burst with his routes. Nicely done. Ooh, ballsy throw.
We're not seeing Help fall for it though. This might have been the adjustment that was needed.
Nicely done. That
Very
was really well played by
clean.
both players that round. That was awesome. Saw lots of good stuff already.
The slide head. Alright, finally spends the burst, uses it early in the round so that he'll get it back at least.
Ooh. This is some weird neutral right now. Both players.
See, what we're seeing here though is that Help is
This
the
is
combination
really bad
of the
for
slide
Memo
heads,
right
the
now.
pokes.
Okay, but Memo gets sword back. That's good. Memo not having the S sword neutral for a couple seconds there actually made the difference for letting Help get corner. Oh, Help trying to bait the super. Here we go. And ooh. Oh, I like Memo just opting for Oki there. Okay.
Alright,
I
what's
think
it
that
gonna
was
be?
supposed
The
to be a
too
tap
early
5D.
throw.
And that's gonna kill. That was definitely supposed to be like drift tap 5D, but
Alright, Help, this is your life.
Ooh, Kara. Oh, this is not how you want it to go. Miss Kara Garda impact into big corner carry to die. Oh, covered it really hard with the JP early. He knows Mega Fist is coming. Good at like the full set adapting from Memo. Holy cow, okay.
Yeah, this is what Memo wants. Memo
And
wants
this
it
is GG.
slower.
This is
Memo
GG.
wants it at their pace.
Nicely done.
And it's
Wow,
gonna be
Memo
taken.
really brought that back. That was definitely like the hardest I've seen Memo play for like a in-region tournament in a while. Well played to Help, well played to Memo. Congratulations, Memo. Woohoo.
It was very well played. Memo finally was able to retake control, just held that spacing, held that range, just the slow push to the corner against the Behemoth, and just stayed ahead of the curve at the end. We saw Help's probably panicked, saw that certain things were working, and just became too reliant on them. The round start Garudas, the Mega Fists out of the corner to deal with the sword pressure, was just unable to move beyond that, whereas Memo seems to move 1, 2, 4 steps ahead. And that's why we consistently see Memo take these, right?
Yeah, for sure. Memo definitely played really well today. And like I think Help played really, really good too, but you know, it was just Memo getting a few right reads. That one game, I'd say like the game where it was match point for Help initially, both rounds came really down to the wire, and had Help just changed up a little bit, it would have been his reset. So it was a really close set, really good to see, and then Memo took it. So thanks for playing.
Congratulations to Memo.
Yeah,
Again.
Congratulations to everybody who got who played
Feel like
today.
we gotta put a bounty on this guy's head soon.
Thanks, thanks.
Whoever
comments,
dethrones
chat.
Memo gets
I'm gonna
festival seal of approval.
Give you guys your payout now on choose prediction outcome, choose outcome, Memo. There we go. Okay. Predictions are hard, especially when you're also commentating. So sorry about not really doing those as fast as possible. Thanks for playing, everybody. This has been Retirement Home Rumble 2. Woo. So,
Very nice. Very nice.
some unfortunate news are that, for the time being at least, Dylan won't be able to help me with these, so I'm not entirely sure about what I'm going to do for the future of these, but I'd like to keep running them. So if you're interested in helping me out,
I'll do it. Fuck it.
with running brackets, commentary, entering, just like you want to show support, just, you know, make sure you encourage your friends to enter, make sure that you yourself enter, and you know, come by, say hi. Hopefully you guys had fun today. I know that I had a good time with you. Thanks for commentating, Festival. I really appreciate it.
No trouble.
So yeah, this has been Retirement Home Rumble 2. See you guys next time.
GG's.